guys, welcome back. I'm so excited to bring you guys my first fall tutorial of 2017. I created this look for you guys today. It's just like this fall burnt orange glitter cut crease, and I paired it with this cool toned lip, and I just feel like it is the perfect combo. So if you guys would like to know how I got this look, then just keep on watching. So for this look, I already primed my lids with my Urban Decay primer potion. You guys know I always use this stuff. And for this look, I'm actually going to be using two different palettes. I'm using my Anastasia Modern Renaissance, and I'm also using my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I love both of these palettes so much. I'm going to be going in with this shade first as a transition shade, and I'm just going to pick some of that up. And usually I would tap off the excess on my brush, but before I do that, I'm just going to all of the product that I picked up on the brush, I'm going to tap it on the outer part of my crease and then drag it out a little bit. I'm just going to pack it on there, and then I'm tapping off the excess. And then I'll go ahead and blend that in all the way to my crease. And I'm just going to build this color up 2 or 3 times until I'm satisfied with the blend and the intensity of the color. Picking up this shade right here, this orangey burnt shade, and I'm going to do the same exact thing. Just kind of pack it on the outer part of my crease and then try to drag it out. And then I'm tapping off the excess and once again blending it in, and I'll do that a couple times as well. I'm going in with our transition shade one more time, just to further blend it out before I go in with any of the darker colors. I'm going to be taking Realgar from the Modern Renaissance palette, this shade right here, and I'm picking that up. Same thing, packing it kind of on the outer part of my crease, dragging it out a little bit, and then blending in. And I'm just using this Anastasia brush that came with the palette. Then I'm taking the shade Red Ochre, this one right here, also from the Modern Renaissance. I'm so sorry if you guys can hear background noise, and my dad's in the garage working, so there's nothing I can really do about that. But I'm just packing some of that color on the outer part of my crease, blending it outwards, kind of dragging it out, tapping off the excess, and then I'm blending and blending and blending. And then same thing with the shade Love Letter. I'm basically doing the exact same thing with all of these shades, but I'm just using a whole bunch of different shades to get the look that I want. I'm going to be mixing Red Ochre and Love Letter, so the two shades we previously used, just these two shades right here. Picking those up, packing them on there, and blending them out. I know my eyes look all weird right now because, it doesn't look all that because I don't have lashes on. Once I put my lashes on, it'll all come together really nicely. I'm packing on some more of that orangey shade, this one right here, Realgar. Packing it on there, blending it out. I'm mixing all 3 shades Red Ochre, this one right here, Love Letter, and Realgar. Just gonna mix those and pack them on and blend them out. Same exact thing, it's super easy. And I'm using some Tarte Shape Tape and just this little brush from Morphe. You guys always ask where I got my little blue brushes from, but these are all from Morphe. They don't have names. I just got it in a set. It was my first brush set ever. But I'm just gonna use some concealer and that little brush to cut my crease. Right at my inner corner, where my crease starts, I'm gonna follow my actual crease at first. So placing my brush right there and then following up. I have a lot of extra concealer on there, so I'm just gonna tap it on my lid just to make it easier to it just makes everything easier. And then as I go up, I'm kind of going above my crease. I just like the look of it better. You can follow your natural crease. It's just personal preference. Cut my crease halfway. I stopped right there. Not really halfway, almost all the way. A half cut crease isn't even a half cut crease, because if it was a half cut crease it would stop like right there. But yeah, I feel like this looks the best. I like to go a little bit above my crease, and then I'm tapping out, like kind of like blending out the concealer a little bit, and then I'll use my finger to tap it all out. And then after I do that, I'm gonna use the shadow Tempera. It's this one right here, and I'm just gonna use this to set the concealer so it doesn't crease. Usually for these looks I don't like to do eyeliner. I don't really do eyeliner that much anymore, but I'm taking my NYX Vinyl liquid liner, Vinyl or something like that, liquid liner. I really like the NYX liners, and I'm gonna create just like a little line. It'll help hide my lash line and the falsies, and it just makes everything look way better. So just adding like a little line right above, but I'm not making a wing. And I like to do this before any glitter, just because when you after you add glitter, doing liner just gets like 10 times harder. So I'm just doing like a little line with the liner. Now I'm taking a little bit more of that red ochre shade, this one right here, and I'm just taking a little bit, and I'm gonna further blend everything out. Pack a little bit more in the outer part of your crease, and then just blend it inwards slowly. And then you could go back in with your transition shade if you'd like, but I think I'm pretty good for now. Okay, now moving on to the face. I did not apply falsies yet. You guys, if you guys watch my tutorials, you guys know I usually do falsies and then do the face. But as of lately, I've been doing my falsies like the very last step, and I just like it just 10 times better. My eyes don't get as irritated and like, you know. But moving on to the face. Before I get into the face as well, let's just address the big elephant in the room. Big Georgie on my face. Oh my god. I'm human, you know, my skin breaks out, I get pimples. I get like 2 like bad pimples like this a year, and he just doesn't want to go away, so we're just gonna ignore him, try to cover him up the best that I can. I'm going in with my Professional to prime my face. I'm just adding a good amount of this wherever I feel like I have bigger pores. But yeah, I'm just gonna work this in. Maybe I'll add some on top of Georgie too. Just so my face feels a little more moisturized, I'm using my Mario Badescu Cucumber Water before foundation. For foundation, I'm using my Milani Conceal Plus Perfect 2-in-1. I think this shade might be a little too dark for me, but we're gonna work with it. I'm trying to use this one more. It's actually not even super dark. I'm like, my face is white, but look at my shoulders. Like, my shoulders are pretty tan. I'm gonna use a brush to blend it up first, and then I'll use a beauty blender. It looks really dark, y'all. I know, it looks like it doesn't match me at all, but I promise you guys it does. It might be a little too dark, but I can make it work. I've used this foundation before. Once again, I'm really sorry if you guys can hear the noises in the garage. For concealer, I'm going to be going in with my Maybelline and my Tarte Shape Tape as per usual. I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Beautiful Bronze, and I'm going to use this to carve my nose out. Also using these concealers under my eyes. I use too light of a shade of concealer because I have 2 different Tarte Shape Tapes sitting like next to me. It's a little too fucking light. Holy moly. See, this side's fine. It's just this side. Let's shut the fuck up. And I'm also using the LA Girl concealer again to just carve out my face. I'm just going to apply this like on this little palette that I have, like this little mixing palette that I have. Just because I don't like applying this directly to my face. I just think it dries too quickly and it's easier to blend the way that I like to do it. Basically just squeeze some of the product out first, and then I'm putting some, like I'm going to tap it. I'm going to tap this little like stippling brush into the product just to pick up enough, but not too much, and then I'll tap it on the back of my hand just to get rid of any excess. And I'm going to use this to like kind of cream contour my face. And I know you guys asked me why do I put it so high. I just think it helps. It just looks 10 times better in the end. Adding a little bit on my chin as well. I mean on my forehead. My chin, what the heck. And then I'm using a beauty blender to just help blend everything out. I know this concealer looks really orange, but I just feel like it looks really, really good on my skin tone. Like once everything's done, like it really, really comes through. And it really, like everything just comes together. After I finish blending everything out, I'm gonna bake any areas of my face that I added concealer on. And I'm especially gonna bake like my nose and stuff because that's where I'm gonna go in with contour. And for that, I'm using my, if I can find it, I'm using my Laura Mercier powder to do all of that. It's my favorite powder. It's so good. And to contour my face, I'm taking these two shades from the Kat Von D contour kit. And I'm just going to use these to kind of carve out my cheekbones. I like to place my contour pretty high and then just blend downwards. Once I get like down here, like I'll make like a swoop down. I'm taking my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I'm just going to use this to bronze up and like give some more color to my face. I'm going to bake right under my contour just to kind of make it sharper. I'm going to, where's the other brush? I'm going to take this other brush and I'm going to push this powder in first and then kind of like make some like swirl motions, if that makes sense, to take off all the powder. I don't like to let that sit for that long just because I really don't like flashback. So like, you know? And for the under eyes, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking, I'm going to take some of the shade Burnt Orange from the Modern Renaissance, and I'm going to sweep that like all under my lower lash line, push it in, and then sweep it. Taking some of the shade Red Ochre, and I'm picking that up on a little pencil brush, and I'm pushing it, whoa, I did it way too loud. I'm pushing it like right at the outer part of my lower lash line and kind of blending it a little tiny bit. I want it to be a little bit smoky, but not too much. Then to highlight my brow bone in my inner corner, I'm going back in with that shade Tempera, the one that we used all over our lid to set it. Just adding it to the inner corner, blending it out a little bit. Just because it's already super glittery on the lid, so I wanted a matte like inner corner and brow bone highlight. Moving on to highlights, I'm going to be taking the Ciate London highlight in the shade Starburst. One right here, and then I'm gonna mix in a little bit of my Laura Geller Gilded Honey, of course spraying my face with some rose water first, and then I'm gonna go in and highlight my entire face. Usually I would highlight my chin, but y'all know Georgie does not want to leave my face, so we can't highlight our chin today. We're trying to make him go away, not like have everyone just like, we're not trying to make him the center of attention today. But for blush, I'm going to be going in with this Milani blush in the shade 06. It's super, super pretty. It's like all peachy and stuff. I really like it. Applying this to the apples of my cheeks, blending it upwards. A lot of people don't like blush. I really like blush. Sometimes I go in way too heavy. Like, I think I went a little bit too heavy there. But it's all personal preference. You know, if I want to put the full blush on my face, like, let me be. And then I'm taking this stippling brush. And I'm just kind of using this to blend everything together. Oh, I forgot to highlight my nose. Girl, I almost forgot to highlight my nose. I'm going to highlight my nose really quickly. Setting my face with my Milani Make It Dewy Setting Spray. I went ahead and added some lashes off camera. I added lashes from Everlasting Lashes in the style Diamond. I really, really like these lashes. And then I also went ahead and lined my lips with my NYX Suede Lip Pencil in the shade Soft Spoken. And for lips, I'm going in with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Velour Liquid Lipstick in the shade Posh Spice. I've literally only used this like once since I got it. Like, I swatched it and that was it. I'm just gonna go in with this. I feel like it's the perfect. Ooh, it's so pretty. It's perfect for this look. And this is the completed look. I really, really love the way that this look turned out. I love the lip that I chose for this look. I just feel like it screams fall, and I just love this look. Please give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below letting me know what you guys thought of this video. Please subscribe and don't forget to turn on your notifications. It would really, really help me out. I love you guys so, so, so much, and I will see you guys in the next video.